Welcome back. This is a special place this morning, and I know I say that every time, but this one actually rings a little bit more true. I grew up on this river. I spent my entire childhood right behind me where you're looking at, so I'm really happy I get to share it with all of you. So for today's special class, you're going to need a small somewhat deflated Pilates ball or a little ball, or you know the drill, a decorative pillow folded in half. We're going to get started right on our side. Take that prop and wedge it underneath the left side of your ribs. So right around where your bra strap would be, use your left hand to drop your head in. Great, so you're gonna get nice and long with your body. Legs can be bent or they can be extended, however you feel most comfortable for this first part. And if I'm being totally honest, I recorded this class yesterday, realized I didn't hit record, did it again, and then my battery died. So third time's a charm, we've got this morning together. You're going to take your right hand and cup the top side of your ribs. A little bit of the backstory. So take that right hand, cup the top side of your ribs. Now big breath in through your nose. Feel your ribs push in towards your ball in your top hand. And then big exhale out of your mouth as you feel your ribs cinch back in. You've got it. Big breath in. And big breath out. Great. Now I want you to see if you can make those inhales a little bit quieter. Maybe you notice when you do that, your breath becomes a little bit more isolated to the rib cage. And I know this part sometimes of practice or training or working out can seem a little bit mundane. But for most of us, it's probably more beneficial to do this than to do core work. Because if our diaphragm and rib cage and this top half of our upper core canister is not functioning well, then it's really not worth doing everything else. So we want to make sure everything is working together as an entire system. Take a big breath in and a big breath out. Great. Do that one more time and really start to drive your core in. Big breath in and big breath out. Great. You're going to kick those legs nice and long. Take your right fingertips out towards the long edge of your mat. Now you can extend this left arm long, drop your head, or support your head nice and high. But I really want you to think about lifting your left side away from the floor. So pick up and activate that left side. It's active. Now point your toes. Take a big breath in. Fix your camel toe. And then exhale, kick that right leg long. Inhale, lower, exhale, lift. You're going to lower and lift. You've got it. So you're taking that foot to hip level and noticing that you're not just bending and drawing in through this right side. So this right and left side are staying firm. So you only need to take that foot so high. Now you can think about turning your chest towards the ground to really not roll back on towards that left outer hip. You've got 4. Exhale for 3. Exhale for 2. Exhale for 1, you're going to hold. Now turn those toes down, pick up your heel, and start to pump that heel up. Little pulses for 8. Lift that left side body. 6. Breathe. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now point those toes. Kick your leg towards the screen. Keep lifting that right inner thigh. Now sweep your leg back behind you. So draw it over towards the right corner. Great. Now open into hip extension. Feel your ribs cinch down. Pick up that leg as high as you can. Sweep it forward. Big breath as you draw that circle back behind you. So I want you to draw these exaggerated circles where you feel like you're really stable through your pelvis, but you're just moving through that extremity of your right foot. Great. Now, if you feel unstable, you can make a little kickstand with this left leg. You're going to reverse those circles and go the other way. So exaggerate them so you get into that entire right glute. Wake it up. You've got 2. You have 1. You're going to take that right leg behind and stay. Now reach your right toes over towards the right corner of your mat. Tap your toes down as you breathe in. And then exhale, pick it back up. Point those toes and then lift. So I want you to imagine that your right leg is longer than your left. So shift that hip down towards the back short end of your mat. You've got 8. Lift. Exhale. Push the mat away for 4. Breathe for 3. Exhale for 2. Exhale for 1. You're going to hold. Now drop this left arm in towards your left bicep. So you'll notice how unstable you are if you're on a ball or even a pillow. Reach this right arm overhead. So really kick this right leg back. Now reach your right arm over towards the right corner of your mat. Take a big breath in, and then exhale, sweep it through center. So I want you to rotate your chin and your chest towards the floor. Look at your left arm, big breath in. Exhale, find your corkscrew come through center. You're going to inhale, reach apart. Exhale. Inhale, reach apart. Big breath out, center. One more time, reach apart. Come through center and hold. Take that right arm overhead, land over your ball, and just take a nice long body stretch. Again, I want you to stagger that right foot on top of your left so you feel that hip increase from your hip to that right rib cage and reach that right arm overhead. So take a nice, expansive, long body stretch. Big breath in and big breath out. Again, big inhale, big exhale. Perfect. You're going to take a breath in here. Now start to push in towards your left hand. Squeeze your inner thighs together. Lift up your upper arm and lift yourself up and squeeze that right side. You're going to lower down. Big breath in. Exhale, lift up and squeeze. Zip your belly in, lower. Exhale, lift. Again, lower. Exhale, lift. You've got it. Lower. Big breath out and lift for 4. Exhale for 3. You've got 2. You have 1. You're going to hold and stay. Now pick up this right arm. Again, you can drop these right fingertips in front of you for stability. Feel both sides of your body activate. Zip your legs together. Your ankles stay connected. Now hover your legs as you breathe out. Lower just your feet. Exhale, squeeze and lift. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. So your thighs are glued together. Don't let them separate. Breathe out. Exhale for 4. Exhale for 3. Keep that upper body lifted for 2. Add both of them on. Drop your head, drop your toes. Exhale, squeeze and lift. Lower down. Big breath out and lift. Again, lower. Exhale, lift for 4. Exhale for 3. Only 2. Only 1. You're going to lift and hold. Take a big breath in. Squeeze and lift your legs a little bit higher. Now hover this right arm if you already weren't there. Lift and squeeze that right side. Draw your belly in for 4. Push the mat away for 3, 2, and 1. Take this right arm overhead. Big breath in. As you exhale, squeeze this right arm, right knee together. Breathe out. Inhale, sweep it front to back. Exhale. So become long and strong. Really anchor down through that left entire leg. Think about turning your belly button somewhat towards the floor so you're not rolling that right hip back. You've got 2. You have 1. Squeeze that knee in and hold. Take a big breath in. As you exhale, sweep that arm overhead. Come on towards your right hand, then your left. Take that ball right between your shoulder blades and come onto your back. So that ball or pillow is folded in half between your shoulder blades. Your knees are bent, your feet are flat on the floor. Interlace your fingers and drop them back behind your head. So cup the base of your neck. Take an inhale as you roll back, big breath in. And then exhale, lift yourself all the way up. You're going to inhale, roll back. Big breath out, squeeze and lift. You've got it. 8. Drive through your feet. Your pelvis is staying stable. Can you soften your head? So show me your best, most flattering double chin you have, because I want you to think about lifting from your sternum and not leading with your forehead. You've got 4. Big breath out for 3. Exhale for 2. Lift your shoulder blades away from the ball. For 1, you're going to hold and lift. Now find compression through your belly. Start to find little pulses here. Exhale. So go slower. Head is heavy. For 3, 2, and 1. Take a big breath in. Stay as you breathe out. Now inhale, hover this left foot. You're going to tap that toe, drop your head. Exhale, squeeze them both through center. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. So you can pop on toward those right toes as well. That right heel can hover. You've got 4. Big breath out for 3. We're going to add on for 2. For 1, hover that leg. Sweep your leg long, your head back. And then exhale, squeeze them through center. Inhale, sweep it long and strong. Exhale. You've got it. Reach it away. Exhale, squeeze for 4. So imagine you're blowing into a big balloon every time you breathe out for 3. Exhale for 2. And for 1, you're going to kick that leg strong. Now hover this right arm overhead. So reach this right arm and left leg up towards the sky. Now really pick up your right shoulder blade from your ball. So really imagine you're trying to grab a cloud or up and towards your ceiling lights. Extend this right arm, left leg away from each other, and then reach your right pinky towards your left pinky toe. Give that toe some love. We don't often do that. Inhale, reach apart. Exhale, cross body. You've got it. Inhale, reach apart. Exhale, cross body for 4. Exhale for 3. Exhale for 2. And 1. You're going to hold and stay. Now I want you to find little pulses up toward that left pinky toe for 8. Exhale for 7. Breathe for 6, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come back through center. Take that right hand behind your head and then extend both legs nice and long. So drive your belly in. Now take a breath in. As you exhale, you're going to bend your knees. Inhale, tap your feet down. Drive your knees back up and then extend. Drop your head, big breath in. Exhale, peel it up. Bend those knees. Tap those feet as you breathe out. Squeeze them back in and extend. Inhale, over. Exhale, squeeze. Bend, tap, and come back through center. So those feet are stacked right above your hips. You're going through the motions here. And if coordination is not your friend in the morning, don't worry. You can just do one or the other. Or if coordination is not your friend at any time during the day, you're going to keep those legs long up towards the sky. And I want you to really pick up your upper body, but drive your belly in. So really think about intending your belly in and up. Now open those legs into a big V. Notice how that instability challenges this posture. So pelvis is nice and stable. Sweep those legs forward as low as you want. Exhale together and back up. Inhale, open wide. Exhale, forward and back up. You've got 2 more in this direction. So it's really not about how low you take the legs, but how much can you keep that rib and pubic bone knitted together. Now reverse those circles and go the other way. Sweep them forward, around, and back out. You've got 2. You have 1. Sweep those legs in. Now bend one knee, then the other. Take both hands behind your head. Drop your head heavy. Take a big breath in. Let's go right away, right side. Exhale, pick up that right knee, hover at 90 degrees. Tap that toe and head back. Exhale. Upper abs are actually on fire. You've got this, though. Don't stop now. You've got 4. Big breath out for 3. Exhale for 2. So notice as you fatigue, you start to maybe lose your form, especially on the second side after we work the entire core canister. You're going to extend that right leg long, drop your head. Exhale, squeeze them both in through center. Breathe in, extend and lengthen. Exhale, squeeze. You've got it. Reach and lengthen. Exhale, drive it in. One more time, lengthen. Now you're going to hold here. Reach this left arm up. Now hover this left shoulder blade. Reach your left arm back. Drop your head. Take a big breath in. Feel those ribs clasp together as you hug that right leg, left leg arm together. You're going to inhale, reach apart. Exhale, cross body. Inhale, reach long. Exhale, squeeze. Perfect. Keep going. Big breath out for 8. Exhale for 7. Exhale, 6. Keep lifting. So can you hover those shoulder blades a little bit more for 2 and 1. Now you're going to lift and hold. Now I really want you to cross over towards that right pinky toe. Lower an inch and then exhale, lift up an inch. Lower. Exhale, lift. Again, belly draws in for 8. Exhale. So you're thinking movement from the upper body, but this right leg isn't wavering. You've got 3. Exhale for 2. Exhale for 1. Great. Take both legs up towards the sky. Take a big breath in as you drop your head. Exhale, pick up your head again. Inhale, lower back down. Exhale, squeeze and lift. You've got it. Lower. Exhale, lift. Now take those legs away as you open. Exhale, squeeze them both through center. Reach away. Exhale, squeeze for 3. Exhale for 2. And 1. Hug those knees in. Reach that right arm overhead and then roll over to your right side. So take that right arm overhead. Slide your prop underneath the right side of your ribs and get nice and long. Perfect. So you're going to take those legs out nice and long to start this time. So drop your head in towards your arm. And I really want you to visualize that you're a long pencil. So your hips and ribs and ankles are all stacked together. Now reach these left fingertips out in front of you. Perfect. So find that point of stability. Take a big breath in. Now as you exhale, peel yourself away from the ball. Lift up and squeeze. You're going to inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Did I trick you? We're not starting right away with the breath. We'll end with that breath after we activate. You've got 4. Exhale for 3. Exhale for 2. I never want to trick you. For 1, you're going to hold and lift. Tricks are fun though. You're going to squeeze your legs together and then hover just your feet. Lower them down. Exhale, lift. So isolate this movement to just your lower body, feeling this lower half of those obliques contract. You've got 3, 2, and 1. Now drop your head, drop your legs, fold over your ball. So like you're melting a piece of chocolate over a strawberry. It's a nice visual. And then exhale, lift yourself up. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. And lower. Exhale, lift. You know, the best thing, or sometimes the best thing, is that my analogies, which I really love, sometimes don't even land in person. So if they don't land in person, they definitely don't land maybe for you. But I can't see you right now, so you're going to have to let me know. Send me a message for 3. Exhale for 2. And 1, lift and hold. Now drive those feet a little bit higher. Squeeze that left lateral side for 3. Now reach this left arm up for 2. For 1, come all the way down. Great. Drop those left fingertips in front of you. Soften your head in towards your bicep. Take a big breath in. Now kick this left leg nice and long. Perfect. You're going to sweep this left leg behind you. Now really reach it over towards the back corner of your mat. Now tap those toes down all the way. And then exhale, pick it up hip level. You're going to lower, exhale, lift. So remember what we talked about the first side. See if you can rotate that belly button towards your mat. You've got 8. Keep lifting. Make them controlled. Nice. For 3, you have this for 2. For 1, you're going to lift and hold. Perfect. Now really reach this left arm overhead. So find a nice long position. Now turn your chest and your nose towards the floor. So reach this left arm away from your left leg. Send that left leg back. Big breath in. Then exhale, squeeze everything through center. You're going to inhale, reach away, corkscrew on the floor. Exhale, center. Inhale, point and reach. Exhale, center. Again, reach apart. Exhale, center and hold. Now take this left arm overhead. Big breath in. Squeeze this left arm, left knee together. Inhale, reach long. Exhale. Did you let that right side go active, passive? Push that right side away from the ball. You've got 3. Exhale for 2. Exhale for 1. You're going to hold and stay. Take a big breath in. Reach that arm overhead. Now track those left fingertips away from you. Drop your head in towards your hand. So push in towards your right elbow. Feel that right side activate. Shoulders are away. Take a big breath in. As you exhale, kick that left leg up hip level. Lower. Exhale, lift. So notice that we're not bending just to get it as high as we can. We're not in gymnastics. You've got 4. I've got a lot of respect for gymnasts. That wasn't a dig. You've got 3, 2, and 1. Now kick that left leg up. Turn your toes down. Now start to pump that heel up and up for 8, 7, 6, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Great. Now point those toes, sweep that left leg back. Draw big circles. You sweep that leg forward, breathe out. Inhale, sweep it back, around, and forward. Again, keep that pelvis stable. It's not wibbling and wobbling. A word I made up this morning. You're going to reverse and go the other way. One more time. Kick that left leg long. Now track that left leg in front of your right. So really extend that heel. So you would look at your feet and you would see that your left leg is longer than your right. Now drop this right arm down. Reach your left arm overhead. Take a nice long body stretch and feel that traction from your ribs and your hips opening through your psoas. Take a big breath in and a big breath out. Now bend your knees. Drop your head in towards your hands. Cup your left side of your ribs with your left hand. Maybe close your eyes here and take those few deep breaths in towards your rib cage. Big breath in. The big breath out. Great. And then you're going to start to push in towards both your hands. Make your way up into a nice, comfortable seat. So land on your knees or sit on your bum, wherever you can get nice and tall. Send your fingertips out towards the side. Reach this right arm overhead. Big breath in. And then exhale, come back through center. Let's do that left side. Inhale, reach. Exhale, center. Again, right. Breathe in, reach. Exhale, center. One last time. Reach. Exhale, center. Do both arms overhead. Big breath in. Give yourself a round of applause for making it back to the mat. Maybe Tuesday morning, maybe later in this week. Whenever it is, you should be proud of yourself. I know I am. I can't wait to see you back for 2 more special classes later this week.